Assalamu alaikum, hello everyone. My name is Mohammad Amin and I'm official representative at NC Solicitors, and today's video is going to be on Australia. Borders are open now, so we are going to discuss some important points regarding Australia. In this video, I'm going to discuss the approved vaccine by Australia. Those vaccines that have been approved by Australia, we're going to discuss them one by one, and we are going to discuss what is the status of PCR test, whether it is compulsory or not, and what are the basic requirements for the PCR test. We are going to discuss that in this video, so kindly do watch the full video. And for all those people who haven't subscribed to our channel, kindly subscribe to the channel so that you can get the latest information on daily and regular basis. Now we will kick off this video with vaccines. Now the approved vaccines are basically the TGA approved vaccines, that are the therapeutic goods administration TGA approved or recognized vaccine. This include mixed doses. Current vaccines and dosages accepted for the purpose of travel are in Australia: 2 doses at least 14 days apart of AstraZeneca, right? AstraZeneca and Vaxzevria. AstraZeneca and COVID Shield. These are basically 2 types of AstraZeneca vaccine. Pfizer, BioNTech, right? Moderna Spikevax. Names are a bit difficult. Sinovac, Ronovac, and the Bharat Biotech Covaxin, Sinopharm BBIBP Corv. That is for 18 to 60 years of age bracket, can also use Sinopharm vaccine. So in Pakistan, most of the people are getting the Sinopharm and Sinovac vaccine. Both are approved now by Australia, so they can travel. And some people have got in Pakistan Pfizer and Moderna. Both of those vaccines are also acceptable in Australia. So the point is, any student who is going from Pakistan who has got these particular vaccines, 2 doses of these vaccines, he is eligible to travel to Australia. And as we all know, from 1st of December, international students will be traveling to Australia. So these vaccines are fit as far as Australia is concerned. You can utilize these vaccines, right? And when it comes to single dose, for 1 dose, only one vaccine has been approved, that is Johnson & Johnson / Janssen Select COVID vaccine for 1 dose vaccine, right? So these are basically the vaccines that have been approved by Australia for traveling purposes. Now, coming to the PCR test. PCR test, as you all know, is a COVID-19 test. You will get the result in negative or positive. Your result should be positive, and you have to take the PCR test. This is compulsory if you want to travel to Australia. And the compulsion is basically, in the last 72 hours, you have to take this test. Which last 72 hours? Before boarding on the plane, right? Your ticket is for 5th of December, let's just say. So you must get your PCR test by 3rd of December, 3, 4, 5, in last 72 hours before departure. In case your flight has been cancelled, or due to any reason you have got it cancelled and you have got it rescheduled, then again the PCR test, eligible PCR test, the acceptable PCR test will be the only that test which has been conducted in the last 72 hours before boarding on the plane, right? So you got your firstly your traveling arrangements for 5th of December, right? Later on, due to any reason, it got cancelled and it went to 8th of December. Now the timing will change accordingly. So in last 72 hours, the test has to be conducted. It is a compulsion if you want to travel to Australia. So kindly, please, all students, because students getting the tickets now, they are purchasing a ticket for 2 lakh plus, and they will be traveling to Australia. I don't want for any student that there is any delay at the airport, or there is any sort of confusion, any sort of mistake which will cost you. Because if you are missing any document, if you are not having your PCR test, if you are not having your vaccine certificate with you in hard form as well as in short form, then this is going to be a problem for you in Australia, and it will cost you a huge amount of money. So kindly to sum up the video, I have told you all the vaccines that are approved, right? Again, I'm going to tell the names: AstraZeneca, right? Pfizer, Moderna, Sinovac, Bharat Biotech Covaxin, and Sinopharm. And single dose of Johnson & Johnson is also acceptable in Australia. So kindly, these vaccines are compulsory. If you have not been vaccinated and you have got your air ticket booked, kindly note that without these vaccines, without the proper if you are not fully vaccinated, you cannot travel to Australia. And if you don't have your relevant documents like your COE, your offer letter, your polio certificate, that is compulsory in Pakistan, that is a must to have. And PCR test is a must to have in last 72 hours before getting on board on the plane. So kindly please keep these points in mind, and I hope you will travel safely and you will have a great future in Australia, right? So I hope you have liked this video. So kindly do tell me in the comment section regarding your views on this particular video, and if you still have any query, any question, you can ask me in the comment section, right? Thank you very much for your time. Take care. Allah Hafiz.